Hello, what is going on today? I like to run over the hay because I don't use it for anything. I can't rap today. Guys, INFJs are meant to be hated. I'm going to explain why in this video. As an INFJ, I have grown up, and I remember, obviously I've grown up, but I've gone through many experiences in this life, and I've realized that going through this life, that there are many times where I have been bullied. But it's not necessarily like physical, but it's kind of like, sometimes it's emotional or just with words, it's that I haven't been physically bullied too much in my life, I don't think. But I can tell, I don't really put myself in too dangerous situations growing up. I've always been in reasonable positions in my life and reasonable situations in my life, and so I haven't been jumped or beaten or anything like that. But I have felt a lot of passive aggressiveness and a lot of facial expressions and a lot of this or that or this. I don't want to address that maybe this is not to do with my personality type. Maybe has to do with the way I look or the way I act or the things that I say that may have caused this type of bullying growing up. But it mostly is things I think it does have a relation to my personality type. I grew up remembering that I have been hated on multiple occasions, and I think for almost any certain type, personality type, actually, this is something that everyone experiences, of course, but I do believe that INFJs get this way more than others, because just by the nature of being an introvert and also having a completely different lens in life and a completely different perspective, that the mistreatment is almost inevitable. And I have this other theory that INFJs are not really they don't really exist to the population. To most people, we're kind of invisible, I think, for the most part, until we are fully developed. And what I mean by fully developed is being an old man or old woman, unfortunately. I know that's not what you want to hear. I know you want to feel sexy right away. You want to be a hot or a beautiful young stallion or stallioness. I think I just made that word up. I don't know what the female beautiful horse would be, but maybe we'll just call you lionesses. And this is why in popular culture we see INFJs as old people, like we see them as Gandalf or Dumbledore. I've mentioned this multiple times in my videos, Yoda, etc., is because we can't pass on that wisdom that we learn in life until we are, like I mentioned before, hated on, and we have gone through multiple traumatic experiences. And when I say traumatic, I don't think we purposely seek it out. I think these experiences sort of seek us out in a way. And it may be just because we perceive those certain situations as traumatic, but they're not necessarily traumatic. But we learn a lot, and we all are constantly observing things and learning and extracting the lessons from every single thing that's happening in our lives. And it's so easy for us to get into the philosophy of everything almost all the time. We look at this piece of paper and we're like, what does that mean? piece of paper, comes from a tree. The tree used to be a living thing. Maybe it feels, maybe it has a personality, maybe it can think. I don't know. Trees, maybe they can feel when they get chopped, and maybe it hurts. I mean, other personality types have felt that way before, but I'm saying, like, this is kind of how we process information. And so I think we don't really learn, like, I right now I feel like I've learned a lot of lessons. In some ways, I think that I've reached nirvana, and I think delusionally have felt this way on certain occasions where I've been like, I think I've reached nirvana. I've learned so many things about life, and I think I know so many things about life that I do believe that I have reached nirvana and I'm at, nirvana status. But that's not true, because I'm still learning a lot of lessons. And no matter how much life advice I think I can give people, I don't think I can give really the most important life lessons yet. I don't think I could do it as efficiently as I think I can yet. I really do believe that we go through this process in life, INFJs. We go through this process of weathering and multiple experiences, and we go through a whole bunch of different obstacles in life, and we learn these lessons. And it isn't until we are ripened at an old age that we start to impart wisdom on the world and impart wisdom on the people that are around us. And until then, most people will not like us. Most people will just see us as I guess they'll just look over us. They'll just look past us. To really take us seriously, I don't think happens until we are much older and we efficiently, confidently can impart wisdom to people. That's why we see there's this archetype of the INFJ, the wise old man with a gray beard or white hair, and he's just so efficient at the way he it gives life lessons to people, and it's like, I know exactly what you're feeling. This lesson here is this, and this is the philosophical implication of this. It's because they've gone through it all. They've learned it all, and they've gotten all the lessons. And I think most people, they go through life, but they don't learn the lessons, I don't think. I don't think they actually get the philosophical lessons from their life experiences, but the INFJ inevitably does. So just to summarize everything that I'm saying is, first of all, it's important for INFJs, right, to go through hardship. We got to learn the lessons from hardship. We got to get through all the muck to get to the cream of the crop. And once we get there, maybe we're not so old yet. Maybe we can start doing it in our 40s if our early life experiences are difficult enough. I do think we can. But it isn't until we're in an older age that people start to see our use and we become functional in society. And I've seen certain articles say that INFJs, we don't have a use in the society anymore because we're in a modern society. We're not in a tribe anymore. We can't do the thing that we used to do, which is be like a sage or like a witch doctor or whatever the hell we used to do. But now, but I don't believe that. I do believe that it is because we are not primed yet to serve our function. We need to experience life. And I think as an INFJ, we need to focus in our early years on experiencing life, really going through everything in our lives and learning those lessons, and waiting till we are fully seasoned to start fully serving our purpose. And don't be discouraged to feel like, oh, that's not really how I want my life to be. It doesn't, first of all, life doesn't care and the universe doesn't care what you want. And second of all, it's going to be all right. When we get to that point and we are somebody that people look up to and respect highly because of the ability for us to communicate these very important knowledge, we will feel like we are fully content and fully content with who we are and what we serve in this life. I really do believe that. Of course, I'm only speaking from intuition, but my intuition is telling me these things, and I really do believe it. But of course, you're entitled to your own opinion, and I will not say that who is right or wrong. I will only say this is what I believe and this is what I think as of now. But please feel free, let's have a discussion. Comment down below and we'll talk more about being an INFJ. Anyway, that's all for now. All I'm going to say for now. I hope this is of some use to you, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. All right, bye.